Hey guys, good evening. What's going on, my good people? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Give me to 250 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Follow me on my social media platforms: Tarika Adams, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. One second. Turn off this fan so y'all can hear me. How y'all doing on this lovely Friday morning? I think it's like midnight or whatever. It's gonna be a Bible study. I haven't did a Bible study in so long, guys. These are gonna be Bible studies regarding strength and guidance. God gives us strength to keep on going. He does things to prosper us, not to harm us. You know, I know we go through trials and tribulations, but it's only to strengthen our minds and to have us just keep on believing in God and to lean on God for not our own understanding, and to just know that God is always with us. He'll never leave us nor forsake us. I'm going to read Isaiah. I'm going to read, where is it at? Isaiah 26. I hope y'all having a good day. Isaiah 26. In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city, salvation with God appoint for walls and bulwarks. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth and may enter to end. Thou willest keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee. Trust ye in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Zara is for everlasting strength. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, a lofty city. He layereth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. The foot shall tread it down, even the feet of the poor, and in the steps of the needy. The way of the just is uprightness, though must upright doest wait the path of the just. Yea, in the way of thy judgments, O Lord, have we waited for thee. The desire of our soul is to thee name, and to the remembrance of thee. With my soul I have desired thee in the night. Yea, with my soul within me will I seek thee early. For then thy judgments are in the earth. The inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Lord, when thy when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see and be ashamed for their envy at the people. Yea, the fire of thine enemies shall devour them. Lord, thou wilt ordain peace for us, for thou also hast wrath all our works in us. O Lord our God, other gods beside thee have had dominion over us, but by thee only will we make mention of thy name. They are dead, they shall not live. They are deceased, they shall not rise. Therefore has thy visited and destroyed them, and made all their memory to perish. Thou hast increased the nation, O Lord. Thou hast increased the nation. Thou art glorified. Thou hast removed it far on to the ends of the earth. Lord, in trouble have we visited thee. They poured out a prayer when thy chasteness was upon them, like as the woman with a child that draweth near the time of her delivery, is in pain, and crieth out in her pains. So we have been in thy sight, O Lord. We have been with child. We have been in pain. We have as it though brought forth when we have not wrought any deliverance in the earth, neither have the inhabitants of the world fallen. Though that dead man shall live, together with my dead body shall they arise. Awake and sing, ye that dwelleth in dust, for thy dawn is as the dawn of herbs, and the earth shall cast out the dead. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy door about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the world for their inquiry. The earth also shall enclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. So yes, where it says right here, therefore, I think I read the wrong one. Where it says right here, thou willest keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed unto thee, because he trusted in thee. You have to trust God. God will never leave you nor forsake you. He always gives you guidance. He always guides your steps. You just have to ask God, like, what's your purpose in life? You have to ask him for wisdom and discernment. You have to have faith as small as a mustard seed, and he'll always bring things to pass. God does things to prosper us, not to harm us. Gives us guidance and strength to keep on going. I'm going to read Matthew 11:28. Or probably the 11th chapter like I did this one. And this is the rest for the weary. Okay. And it came to pass when Jesus had made an end for commanding his 11 disciples, he departed thence to teach and to preach in their cities. Now when John had heard in the prison the works of Christ, he sent 2 of his disciples and said unto him, Art thou he that should come, and do we look for another? Jesus answered and said unto them, Go and show John again those things which ye do hear and see. The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk, the lamers are cleansed, and the deaf hear. The dead are rise up, and the poor have the glory preached to them. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended on him. And as they departed, Jesus began and said unto the multitudes concerning John, What went thy out into the wilderness to see? A rent shaketh with the wind. But what went thy out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what went thy out for to see? A prophet? Yea, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. For this is he of whom is written, Behold, I sent my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of woman, where has not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffering violence, and this violence take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John. And if ye will receive it, this is ours, which was for to come. He that heareth ears to hear, let them hear. But whereunto shall I like this nation, or this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows, and saying, we have penned unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For John came neither drinking neither eating nor drinking, and they say he hadeth a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gonophlus and a drunk robber, a friend of politicians and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. Then begun he to upbraid the cities therein. Most of his mighty works are done, because they repented not. Woe unto you, Christians! Woe unto you, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tron and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. But I say unto you, it should be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon for the day of judgment than for you. But in thy Capernaum, which art exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell. For if the mighty works which have been done in thee had been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. At that time Jesus answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto the babes. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto him of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son, but the Father, neither knoweth any man the Father, save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him. Come unto me, all ye that labor and have heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke unto you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So yeah, like I said before, God will never put nothing on you that you can bear. He does things to prosper you, not to harm you. Like it said, his load is, his burden is light. That means that, just give it to God. He doesn't leave you nor forsake you. You'll never suffer learning God and leaning on leaning on him for your own understanding and stuff like that. give him all your burdens and everything. Everything that you went through is not in vain. You know what I'm saying? And whatever God says, his words never go void. He is not a man that he shall lie. You know, if you have something that you want to do as far as the purpose in life and stuff like that, he'll never leave you nor forsake you. He'll always be there for you. He'll always be there with you. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. My bad for stumbling over the words. I haven't did Bible study in so long, and yeah, it been a minute. My neck hurts. It been a minute since I did a Bible study and stuff like that, and I'm just getting back into it. I haven't did a video in like 11 days and stuff, and I've just been in here fasting and meditating and looking at different prophets and stuff like that, and just trying to, you know, get my mind right and stuff like that. And I saw a video like this morning, and it's so crazy because saw like, I think like another girl that I watch, her name is Stephanie P. Smith. She was saying the same thing about you know, not being lukewarm and stuff like that, and just you know, not having one foot in, one foot out. Because I think she said, like, in one of her videos, like, if you on the fence on, you know, being in the world and just doing, you know, if you like a lukewarm, you know what I'm saying, like if you're a Christian where you have one foot in, one foot out, whatever, like, you basically, it's like domination basically. Like you're already like choosing a side. If you on the fence, you already chose the side of like being you know, being with the devil and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to go to hell, so I decided to try to be celibate again or whatever. Like, if I was to stay celibate, it would have been almost been 3 years, like in some months probably. It would almost been 3 years, because I think the last time when I was almost, yeah, like it was almost 2 years, and that was like, I think like August, September or whatever. And I'm like, dang, that would have been almost 3 years that I would have been celibate. But, you know, as long as you repent and everything, as long as you, like I said, have faith as small as a mustard seed, everything that God has for you, his promise for you is, like I said, his words don't ever come, like, it don't ever be void or whatever. You just gotta trust in God and don't do things like, you know, I know it's God's timing and everything. And sometimes I'll be like, dang, when it's gonna happen, you know, like. But one thing about it, God's timing is perfect timing. Like, everything that he says he has for you, he will have for you. Like, especially if you know that one day you're gonna be abundant and stuff like that. One thing about you, always abundant. Like, it's a miracle, it's a blessing to wake up and see it, you know, another day. Because everybody, like a lot of people are, you know, passing away and stuff like that. So it's a blessing to be alive. You know, you're abundant by being alive, just having life. That's abundance right there. You know, like, y'all just look at the little things. I'll be like, oh, I'm grateful for this, and I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to see another day. You know what I'm saying? To make that day better than it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And he'll never leave you nor forsake you. Whatever you know, whatever God has, God's promise for you in life is to make you have full abundance, so you can see the, you know, fruits for your labor and stuff like that. Faith without work is dead, you know. But, you know, you have to put the work in and stuff like that. But you also have to just lean on God's understanding and just trust the process. You know, whatever you got going on in life as far as your purpose in life, one thing about it, God never lies about what he's going to do for your life. You just got to trust in him, believe that everything works out for your good. But the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. You know, one thing about it, if it's confusing and stuff like that, then it's not of God. You just got to ask God for wisdom and discernment, and you know, he'll always guide you. Everything, like you don't basically God, you don't limit God. Basically, like he could show you something through somebody saying something that you like, you was thinking about. You be like, oh wow, like God always, like with me, God always gives me confirmations of different things that I have going on in life. Or you know, like if I ask him something, like if I ask God something and I'm not sure about it, sometimes I have a dream about it. That's why I gotta start remembering my dreams. So sometimes I have a dream about it, or sometimes if I'm like looking at like a ad on the internet, or if I'm looking at the prophetic words that I be watching on YouTube, it's always a message in those words and stuff like that. I just can't explain it. Or sometimes like if I'm going through something and like God just tell me to read a chapter in the Bible, and it be the exact thing that I'm going through. You know, you don't limit God. You don't limit God on what he's going to do for your life. He can have you have $1 trillion. God. One thing about it, God is an unlimited God. He's a suddenly God too. You just got to keep on believing in his word. His word never goes void. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Give me to 250 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Follow me on my social media platforms: Tarika Adams, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I think I was supposed to do one more. Was I supposed to do one more? It's for that was for like anxiety. Dang, that's gonna be a little bit long. I was done, but I gotta start being obedient for real. Cause I was supposed to been did this. Hold on one second. I have to read one more chapter. I was done with this video, but I have to read one more chapter real quick. Let's see. This is gonna be Philippians. I think Philippians chapter 4. What chapter was that? Oh, excuse me. I keep burping. Oh, I got heartburn. Philippians 4:6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplications of thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God, and the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. So yeah, I just said that basically. Just be grateful, you know, just ask God. I just said that, ask God to guide you, ask God for wisdom and discernment. You know, you'll always see a sign. God always give you confirmations on things and stuff like that. Ask God and he shall show you, you know what I'm saying? Be patient, you know, it's always God's timing, you know. I be trying to like rush the process too, and sometimes that's how it delayed a little bit more too. You know, you gotta be patient and wait on God. You know, slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Get me to 250 subscribers. Follow me on my other social media platforms, Tarika Adams, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. I got a Threads as well. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy y'all night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.